Good morning, gang. Happy Monday morning. Back to work, huh? All right, slight change of plans for everybody. I know I had said on Saturday night's live stream that we were going to do Mrs. Pinball's fish soup today, and today being Sunday for me as usual, and then you guys would have it on Monday morning. A couple of things came up over Sunday and everything like that, and here it is. It's almost 8 o'clock at night, and we haven't got to doing that yet. So I'm kind of flip-flopping, and I'm going to do the video I was going to do for Tuesday, doing it today, and we'll have Mrs. Pinball make the soup tomorrow. We'll put it up Tuesday morning. So don't worry, cooking with Mrs. Pinball's back, and you guys can figure out what Russian fish soup is. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first here real quick. Don't worry, it's coming back. So, all right, so into prepping, the reason kind of we're all here. Now, this one I found kind of funny. If you guys saw it over the weekend, apparently the CDC, as, much of a joke as we think they are, obviously with everything's happened for the last year, okay, they're now poking fun at our community, if you will. And so the CDC put something out about zombie preparedness. And I mean, trying to obviously get people to prepare, which was interesting for it to be on the CDC site, but to come out and try to use the Walking Dead type or zombie preparedness, I just found a little interesting. So, yeah. Thought that was a little humorous there. But yeah, go to the CDC website. And I mean, there were articles in the paper over the weekend, New York Post, USA Today, whole 9 yards, writing about the CDC actually on zombie preparedness. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that we're still the butt of jokes a little bit. If it gets more people to prepare, zombies is a good marketing tool for them. Hey, great. But if it gets more people to prepare, that's fine. All right. So on to the fun stuff. We're going into spring. We all know this, okay? The weather is, for the most of us, starting to warm up a little bit. And, we all know, April showers bring May flowers, et cetera, et cetera. For some of us down south, it's starting to be more. I mean, you had all the rainstorms that rolled through down here, Kentucky, Tennessee, North, South Carolina, Georgia, everything that we got hit with last week after everything kind of rolled out of Texas. So that brings up something else that I wonder if everybody's prepared for, okay? And again, it's preparation. Maybe you don't need it, maybe you do. But I'm going to ask you all this. You all know what this is, okay? It's a sandbag. And I'm betting a whole lot of people that live down in Florida or live on the coast in Texas or anywhere on the Gulf Coast, if you will, probably have a whole stack of them. Now, I live on the side of a mountain in Tennessee. Why the hell do I have sandbags? Okay, well, let's take a look at a couple of reasons. When it rains like crazy here, and it does, I mean, there was one time in 2019, the first year we were here, that literally it was raining so hard, we had a creek through our yard because the ground couldn't take any more water, all right? Now, we all know about grand solar minimum and crazy weather patterns and below freezing temperatures in Texas, so prep for something like this. I've got sandbags. What for? Well, I can put them around the back door because the upside of the hill is at the back of the house, in case water's coming. That way I don't have any water coming in the house, all right? Safety again. All right, so there's that. But then the other thing that you look at is, okay, what other uses do I have for that? Well, let's say it's a SHTF event and that gang of marauders is coming down your street, okay? If you've ever seen what a sandbag will stop, okay, a sandbag will stop a 50 cal round, okay? So if you've got some sandbags with sand in them, okay, and I'm going to say this, and it may sound silly, they're called sandbags for a reason. You're supposed to fill them with sand. Sand is more beneficial. It's got better stopping power than if you fill it with dirt, okay? So if you have the ability to have sand-filled sandbags, that's better than dirt-filled sandbags, but I don't care if you fill it with popcorn, it's better than nothing, okay? So, having some sandbags is a good idea. I mean, you can use it for flooding. You can use it for basically a defensive posture. I mean, we've all seen military movies, and there's a wall built with sandbags with a little window out it, for machine gun nest or whatever it would be. That stuff was really true, guys. That stuff really works. So, literally where I got mine, it's online, okay, is a place called the Sandbag Store, okay? And I think I got 100 of them, if I remember correctly. I bought these about a year ago. I think it was 100 of them for like $35 or something like that. It wasn't that expensive. So I figured 35 cents a sandbag, not a bad price for something that's got multiple uses. Also, if you've got, rain issues in the spring, and let's say you're putting your garden in and you're worried about the garden, getting washed out or something, put a couple of sandbags up on the side where the water comes and divert the water. I mean, there's a lot of uses for it. Now, where it gets kind of funny, and this is just the humorous part, and I've got to find this again here real quick. One of y'all sent me something yesterday, and I'm hoping this is a joke. But if I got to find it, here we go again. Denny YQF sent me this, and it's an article that says there is a sand shortage in the world. Okay, now, personally, this has got to be some whack-out climate change goofy person, okay? But apparently this was an article on CNBC, okay, again, one of our favorite places to get information from, that says the world has a shortage of sand. That, we're using too much of it. It's the second most used commodity in the world after water. Okay, that I'll buy, all right. But we're making too many roads, we're making too many buildings, all this sort of stuff. So we need to conserve sand. Stop and think about this. Okay, this is silly. Here I am, I'm saying fill sandbags, and you've got some Yahoo telling us that there's a sand shortage, okay? Now, I don't know anybody else, but you ever been out to the desert, okay? I mean, Arizona, Nevada, half of Utah, pretty much all of Western California, or at least Southeastern California. I mean, tons of desert. Oh, the Sahara Desert? Gee, about half of Africa. Really, we're running out of sand, okay? So, this is where the silliness is, but I just thought that was kind of fun because I wanted to talk about the use for sandbags and why you need to have them. But, go out, get yourself a box of sandbags. Not expensive, but it's like 5-gallon buckets. Guaranteed you're gonna find a use for them. And when you really, like I said, if you're down in Florida or Texas and you got hurricanes and everything, you know this, okay? But you're gonna find a use for sandbags. So grab them while you can, because there's a multitude of uses that preppers can have for them, and they're cheap. And it's another one of those things that I've got in my preps, and I've never heard another channel talk about. So I try to bring you guys some different stuff. Like I said, the Sandbag Store. I think you can remember that one. So just a simple one here, and we'll kind of go from there. But that's what I got for a Monday morning, guys. Have a great day. Everybody chin up, smile on your face, have some fun. Pinball out.